Hi, Heart Fam. I pray that everyone is doing well, and I pray that everyone is thriving in the things of Jesus and living God's best life for them. I am hopping on for a chat, and today's chat is titled Being Mary in a Martha World. And this chat is focused on the scripture about Mary and Martha and Jesus, who is visiting, going from town to town, and he stops into Jerusalem where Martha invites Jesus to come and just come and be a guest at her home. So I'm going to start off with reading Luke chapter 10, verses 38 through 42. And I'm reading from the Passion Translation. Luke 10, starting at verse 38. As Jesus and the disciples continued on their journey, they came to a village where a woman welcomed Jesus into her home. Her name was Martha, and she had a sister named Mary. Mary sat down attentively before the Master, absorbing every revelation he shared. But Martha became exasperated with finishing the numerous household chores in preparation for her guests. So she interrupted Jesus and said, "Lord, don't you think it's unfair that my sister left me to do all the work by myself? You should tell her to get up and help me." The Lord answered her, "Martha, my beloved Martha, why are you upset and troubled? Pulled away by all these many distractions. Mary has discovered the one thing most important by choosing to sit at my feet. She is undistracted, and I won't take this privilege from her." Being Mary in a Martha world. Martha had good intentions. She had the best intentions of making Jesus' visit to her home the best experience. She invited Jesus to her home to chill and relax from his journey. She wanted everything to be just right. She wanted everything to be perfect for Jesus. Good intentions, good heart, good motive. Imagine Martha cleaning the house, polishing the good silverware, taking out the fine china, setting an elegant table, and preparing an exquisite spread just for Jesus. She was so focused on making things perfect. She wanted everything to be just right for Jesus. Well, as she is running around and multitasking like we all do, she questions, "Where's Mary? I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, doing all this work. Where's Mary?" At this point, Martha's probably feeling some kind of way towards Mary. She's probably thinking, "I'm doing all this work, and this girl is gallivanting around, doing whatever she wants, and we're trying to prepare because Jesus is our guest. Things have to be perfect. She doesn't get it." She stops what she's doing. Martha stops what she's doing and goes to look for Mary, only to discover Mary sitting at the feet of Jesus. Mary is just as at so much peace. She's enjoying every moment with Jesus. She's taking in every word he's telling her. She's taking in every bit of instruction from Jesus. She had no intention of missing out on spending time with Jesus. Can you picture Martha's reaction as she walks in the room? Here's Mary, all put together and happy, sitting at the feet of Jesus just talking, while Martha, disheveled, busy, just all over the place in preparation for Jesus' visit. As Jesus speaks to Mary, Martha interrupts him and asks, "Lord, don't you think it's unfair that my sister left me to do all of the work by myself?" Then she tells Jesus what to do. She tells him, "You should tell her to get up and help me." Jesus looks at her and says, "Martha, Martha, my beloved Martha, why are you upset and troubled, pulled away by all these many distractions?" Mary has discovered the one thing most important by choosing to sit at my feet. Not by running around, but by choosing to sit at my feet. She is undistracted, and I won't take this privilege away from her. Isn't that just how life can get? We live in a Martha world. A world where we are always moving, always doing something. Our intentions are good, just like Martha's, but also like Martha, we become so consumed with doing, going, that we lose sight of what is most important. Taking the time to sit at the feet of Jesus. When we sit at his feet, when we turn down the noise and step away from the distractions, we receive instructions from him. If we are so consumed and so distracted with other things, we miss out on hearing what he has to say, what he has to tell us. We can get so consumed with work, careers, school, volunteering, being a part of an organization, relationships, expectations from family, church. Yes, I say at church. People can get so caught up in being at the physical church for every event. Every time the church is open, they're there. Yes, it is great to fellowship with others, but relationship with Jesus is much more than going to the physical church every time the doors are open. The thing is, those things that we feel we have to do, those things that we feel have to be completed to make things just right, may not be as critical as we really think they are. Look at Martha. She was so focused on making things just right for Jesus. And Jesus didn't even care. He didn't even care about the preparation. What he cared about and honored the most was not Martha's desire to be a great host, but Mary's decision to block out the distractions, to sit at his feet, and to listen to his instructions. This shows us in our own lives. We must learn to block out distractions and those things that we unintentionally put before spending time with Jesus. And it's not that we do it on purpose, but we can become so consumed in our scheduling and things that we have to do that sometimes we don't take the moment to just sit at his feet and talk to him and listen to him. This also shows us that Jesus doesn't care about perfection. What he cares about is your heart. Mary's heart was postured in a place to receive wisdom from Jesus. Martha was so busy running around that her heart was not postured in the right place. She couldn't even enjoy the visit. Yes, we live in a world where the focus has become getting the bag or hustling. But sometimes we have to step back and allow our inner Mary to come out so that we can get clear instructions from Jesus. Being Mary in a Martha world, so important. Take the time, get away from the distractions, get away from all of the hustle, the bustle, the schedule that I have to do, and take some time to sit at his feet. Because at his feet is where you'll receive instructions from him. At his feet is where he will give you the knowledge, the wisdom on the things you need instruction on. It's not by running and going and doing and doing and doing. It's by sitting at his feet. Heart fam, I pray that this word has been encouraging to you and that you learn, even though, although we do live in a Martha world, a world that has so much going on, a world that goes, we must learn to let that inner Mary come out. Heart fam, I love you all. And until next chat, be blessed.